Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nugget, and today you guys, we've got an update on the story that's coming out of Houston, Texas, where the couple left the 5-year-old in the closet, the decaying body. The story has changed, you guys. First of all, let's talk about it just a little bit. I'm going to share a clip and then we're going to talk about it later on. But remember, they started saying that some family members came over and smelled this bad, foul odor, and they went into the closets and they found the little girl. Now they're saying that the mother is saying that, first of all, she called in to 911 because she couldn't, I guess she couldn't deal with it or whatever. But she's now saying, first she said she gave the baby a bath and then she left the baby for a little bit and then come back and there was some toilet bowl cleaner in the bathtub. Now she's saying that her boyfriend gave her daughter a bath and he had shut and locked the door and she couldn't get in there. And then when she finally did get in there, there was a bruise on the baby's forehead and bruises other places, and the baby was kind of a little bit, unresponsive. They put the baby in the bedroom, gave the baby a bath again, a shower. The baby was so unconscious that they laid the baby down. She put a romper on the baby, and then he put the baby in the closet. So, you guys, I'm going to share the clip with you, and then we're going to talk about it. Here we go.
And may have tried to help her. First responders found Sierra Patino dead, wrapped in blankets and hidden in a closet on Monday. Chris Costa explains why her mother's boyfriend has been charged with tampering with a human corpse.
Santiago Esparza Jr.
During a hearing Saturday, Santiago Esparza shook his head as a judge and the state recounted his criminal history, including assaults, as well as physically hurting his own son.
His entire criminal history is full of assaultive and violent offenses involving both adults and children.
Esparza faces charges of tampering with a human corpse.
Did you want to hear the allegations in the warrant, Mr. Esparza? Okay.
Court documents show he was giving his girlfriend's daughter, 5-year-old Sierra, a bath on August 23rd. Sierra's mother, Priscilla Torres, told police when she tried to come in the bathroom, the door was shut, and Esparza refused to open it. When she finally got in, she says she saw burns and a possible bruise on Sierra's forehead. 4 days later, Sierra was not eating. She was throwing up and losing consciousness. Court documents describe how, at one point, Sierra was so unresponsive that Torres handed her to Esparza, who laid her on a bed and started doing chest compressions with one hand while holding her nose with the other and giving her rescue breaths. Ultimately, it did not work. Torres told police she put Sierra in a green romper and Esparza put her in the bedroom closet. She told police they both stayed in the apartment for 3 days, with Sierra's body still there.
Based on that and the allegations in this particular case, Mr. Esparza, I am going to set your bond at $100,000.
Torres told police they then left for 3 days, staying at a hotel in Jacinto City and visiting Galveston, until the morning of September 2nd, when Torres insisted Esparza drive her back. That's when she called 911. In Houston, Chris Costa, KHOU 11 News. Now, Esparza and the girl's mother are behind bars, and that autopsy has not yet been released.
Okay, friends and family, we're going to talk about this a little bit because there's some twists and turns already in this situation, this story right here. First of all, the mother, remember you guys, when this first hit the news, some relatives came over to visit. And then they smelt this foul odor, so they decided to look all over, and they opened up the closet, and there she was. Now, that was kind of fishy when I first heard it, because you don't just go in somebody's house opening up doors and closets. Now, all of a sudden, they've charged the mother, and they charged her with tampering with a corpse, because the story that she said was that, she gave the baby a bath, and there was some toilet cleaner. She left the baby for a little bit of time and then came back and there was toilet cleaner. And then she just couldn't she didn't want them to take her kid, the baby. That's why she didn't call 911. So she just wrapped the baby up and put it in the closet. Then they found out that they had went to Galveston for 3 days. So then she comes up with a story, and I guess her attorney done told her she's finna get a lot of time. So now she comes up with the story about her boyfriend, that how he was giving her a bath, and he had the door shut and locked, and she couldn't get in there. I don't know what mother will allow someone that's not the father to give their baby a bath, especially, and it's a little girl. I'm just saying, whether it's a little girl or a little boy, but lock the door and you just couldn't get in, and you just keep on going about your business. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't believe that. But that's what she's saying. And so now they done picked him up and charged him with tampering with a corpse also. Now, here's the thing. They also made some kind of statement about, before this incident actually happened, they had went over to some relatives' house, and I'm thinking it was a brother-in-law, and they wanted them to babysit her, the little girl, Sierra. And I guess they told them no. So they went back to the house, and then this happened. So you guys, we're going to follow this story, but that's the update, that they did arrest her boyfriend. He is not the biological dad of this little girl, Sierra. And we did let you guys know, the mother, Priscilla, she actually followed the Malia Davis case. And she has posted a lot of posts on her Facebook about what was right, what was wrong, how she felt about, the little girl, Malia Davis. And her prayers went out to her. And so I don't know how, with her knowing that situation in that case, allow something to happen to her daughter. So we're just watching these cases right now, but I want you guys to be aware. Now, I'm gonna put this in this video because I've always tell people, especially my daughter, even though my grandson is big, he's big enough, but I've got another grandson also. But I tell my daughters and my daughter-in-law, I tell them all the time, when somebody do not want to watch your kids, don't leave them to watch your kids, but don't get all upset. I mean, this girl is a full-grown 5-year-old. She was getting ready to start kindergarten. And when it comes to your children and you're in another relationship with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, because we're seeing this case down there in Pennsylvania, not everybody's going to love your kids the way that you love them. Not everybody's going to take care of your kids the way that you take care of them. They may want some vengeance when they get mad at you, and you really don't know people, what they can deal with. Some people can't deal with all that crying and hollering. And then there's some people that get jealous of the kids. So be very, very cautious when it comes to your babies. And I just want to say, before we get out of here today, this is not just a woman thing dating a young man, and all men are like this towards babies. Like we said, look at the case that's down there up there in Pennsylvania. There's a woman that ran off with the kid, and her boyfriend left his child in the car, and she sped off. And then 2 hours later, the child was left in the woods, and they didn't find the child in time, still hooked up to the car seat, and the child is dead. So you guys be good, be safe, and be nice to each other, okay? And we're going to keep you updated. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not, and click that bell for notification. So when we upload videos, or we have exclusives, or if we go live, you guys will get notification. You have to hit the bell for notification. Sometimes we will try to notify you personally, and sometimes we don't have time. So do what you need to do so you can get these notifications, and we will see you guys Monday.